YouTube, welcome back to another video here on EMKWAN Reviews with me, EMKWAN, and this in my hand, I am talking about the brand new OPPO Reno with the 10X zoom. This actually goes up, this is a hybrid zoom that will go up to 60 times zoom, and we're gonna put this to the test in this video, but I'm also gonna do a separate video where I put this head to head with another major zoom competitor, that's the Huawei P30 Pro. So if you want to see that video and more videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. About a month ago, I reviewed the OPPO Reno Standard Edition, and since then a lot of you have been asking me to actually review this on the channel. Well, first of all, let's unbox this and show you exactly what we get inside, and then take a closer look at the device. Here's the box that it comes in, pretty standard, very similar to the previous OPPO Reno box, but this time over here at the bottom we get that 10x zoom very clearly visible. So that's really what this phone is all about. I'm just gonna lift the lid up. This is the final retail version, so if you get one of these, this is pretty much what you're gonna get inside. We get this OPPO Reno with, I think, some paperwork in there. Yep, some warranty paperwork, so that's included there. And then check this out, this is the device itself. The main kind of highlights, we've got this 10x hybrid zoom, which goes up to 60 times zoom. We've got the 6.6-inch OLED panoramic screen. That means that it's a complete screen, there's no notch, there's no punch hole. Very similar to the previous OPPO Reno edition. We've also got the ultra night mode, which I'm really keen to test out, and this comes complete with the VOC flush charger 3.0 4065 milliamp hour battery, which should last an incredible amount of time. This color, incidentally, what was the color? I didn't even check this out. This is actually a green color, ocean green color, and it has 8 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage. Wow, that's plenty of storage for those photos. Right, inside, oh, this is nice. This is something that we didn't get with the other Reno, and this is like a case, but I don't know, it feels a bit like it's a leather-ish case. I don't know what material they've used here, but it definitely feels premium. That is definitely a nice case. And then inside we get, ooh, nice pair of headphones. Let's just pull these aside and see exactly what type they are. They are indeed USB Type-C. So as with most smartphones now, there's no headphone jack. You're gonna have to connect them there at the bottom. What else? We get some additional in-ear plugs, which is nice to see included. So that's that there. I'll put that to one side. Charging cable, and that is again USB-C with the VOC charging brick, which always amazes me with OPPO, because their charging bricks don't weigh very much and they're incredibly compact. So that's what we get inside the box. Let's show you the physical device itself. Wow, when you take a look at that, this is stunning. I think OPPO have done an incredible job on the color. The ocean green, I don't even know what to call the color. It's a combination of purple, blue, green, gray, all meshed, merged into one, and it actually looks incredibly sophisticated. It's got this matte kind of background, incredibly slippery in your hand, so I think you are going to need that case, but it won't pick up fingerprints like a traditional glass back panel would, so that's nice to see included. We've got OPPO down there, designed by OPPO, and then you've got the triple camera setup. Now I'll talk in detail about exactly each one of those different focal points of the cameras on the back, but essentially it's got a main 48 megapixel sensor, and that's actually thanks to the Sony IMX586 sensor, which is really nice to see OPPO include. Over on the side, we've got the volume rocker. Down at the bottom, we've got the USB-C, the SD card slot, and the speaker and microphone. Then on this side over here, we've got a power on sort of button, wake button, and then at the top, that's where the pop-out surprise is. That's where you're going to find the front-facing camera, which is the big kind of party talker when it comes to the OPPO Reno and the OPPO Reno 10X zoom. Now on the front here, you'll notice a completely notchless, punch hole-less display. It's a complete panoramic display, which is very, very nice to see OPPO incorporate. Now let me power this on, get it set up, and then we'll show you what the software and more importantly, what those camera results are like. All powered up, and wow, As always, OPPO software is actually one of the few OEM softwares that I'm actually quite a fan of. This is running Android 9 with ColorOS 6.0, which for the most part is actually quite a pleasant operating system to use. I like the icons, I like just the overall sort of look and feel of the OS sort of overlay, if you like, and I think it does a good job for the most part. But what I can't get over is just how much screen real estate there is. Down at the bottom, you'll notice there's just a slight lip there, and that's with most of the full screen Android smartphones. But there at the top, again, no notch, no punch hole. I keep mentioning that, but it is a big deal. But this is how the magic happens. Check this out. So that's the back camera, the triple camera setup there. Press this button, whoa, and the front facing camera lifts up on at an angle, in fact. I'm keen to do a full review with this. I'm going to test out how durable this is and how well it performs. But for the most part, if it's anything to go by with what I've experienced with the OPPO Reno Standard Edition, this is actually a very, very good front-facing camera. 16 megapixel front-facing camera that actually does a very good job with shots. In fact, let's take a photo. Boom, and you can see there's a ton of different customizations that can be done when it comes to the selfies. So you can actually make your face look smaller, thinner, smoother, get rid of a chin if you've got a double chin, although my beard seems to do a good job of hiding that. But that is a front-facing camera, but where the big deal is on the back with the triple camera setup. Essentially, it's made up of three. The standard, which is a 48 megapixel with an f1.7, and that has things like OIS, optical image stabilization, and PDAF. And then you have wide angle, which is an 8 megapixel f2.2 with 120 degree FOV. And then the third is a telephoto 13 megapixel with f3.0. Essentially, those three cameras work together to give you a focal length that ranges basically from a 16 millimeter, which is essentially wide angle, okay, to 160 millimeter for the telephoto. And that's essentially where the 10X zoom gets its reference from. Just open my window. It's incredibly humid right now, and we're going to test out the zoom in front of you guys. This is the view that I have to work with, and yeah, I'd admit it's a pretty cool view actually to test out the zoom. So let's see what we can pick up. Essentially, in the camera, it goes all the way from ultra wide, which you can see over here, and you can see the AI working in there, so it'll tell you that it's a scene, and that goes all the way through to 60x zoom, which is immediately incredible, absolutely incredible. I mean, look, from that to that, that's insane. I mean, it's really hard to even make out the cars down there, but it's just incredible. Wow, absolutely wow. So here's some of the images that I've just taken really quickly now. This is the ultra wide, and just check out, I mean, just how beautiful does that look on that full screen on the OPPO. And this is at 1x. You can see here again more detail, and then this is at 2x, 10x. This is where it starts getting really interesting because it's still picking up details on some of the cars. There is some noise and distortion, but it still is picking up, and I think it's doing a good job given the camera and the distance. And then check this out. You'll immediately notice there's a lot of noise. It's very sort of blurry, but bear in mind, I mean, from a smartphone camera like this is incredible. I mean, it's still something to be had. I think if you get a tripod and if you do it just right, you might get a better image overall. I mean, I had my hand essentially sticking out of the window there, but for first impressions, I am really, really impressed. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm impressed. I mean, the focal length of these triple cameras on the back are very, very good. I think OPPO have done an excellent job. But what I am going to do, like I said earlier on, is actually put this head to head with one of the main competitors, the P30 Pro. We're going to test out both of the cameras on those devices, and you guys can make the decision for yourself which one you think performs and does a better job. So if you'd like to see that, be sure to leave a comment and smash that like button down below. Very quickly is the fingerprint scanner behind the front display over here. It seems to work pretty good. You've also got a front-facing camera that you can set up in the settings to pop up every time if you want the front-facing camera authentication. That will work as well. The other thing is what is powering this is the Snapdragon 855 and the Adreno 640 GPU. As I mentioned earlier on, 8 gigabytes of RAM and then 128 or 256 gigabytes of storage. This particular model has 256. My first impressions with the device, in the hand, it feels incredibly nice, comfortable, well-made, premium. It's got a heft to it. The camera on first impressions has really been impressive, and I'm really keen to test that out more. If you're new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, smash like, leave your comment down below so that you get to see more videos like this when they go live. Plus, I have an awesome giveaway coming up very soon on the channel, so make sure you hit subscribe if you want in on that giveaway. That's it from me for now with the OPPO Reno 10X Zoom. Until next time, I'm EMKWAN. Peace and blessings.